we're going to be making this Mother's Day selection treat box. It is a very easy design to do. My SVGs are up for sale on my Etsy store, how to make this. But what we're going to do in this video today is I'm going to show you how to upload all your SVG files into Cricut Design Space, how to convert your solid lines into school lines, and then after that I'm going to show you how to put this together. So everything will be step by step. And I hope you really enjoy this lovely project. And also at the end of the video I will tell you where I actually purchased all the materials that I used for it as well. Okay, well, let's start in Cricut Design Space. We're going to start on Design Space, where I'm going to show you how to upload your SVGs into Design Space and also convert solid lines into school lines. So let's start uploading. So upload, browse. There should be 5 SVGs. So we'll start with the back panel first, then continue and upload. The back panel, these lines here are just a guideline. They're not any cut lines and they're not score lines. Though you can do score lines as your guide or a pen. I'm going to be using a pen. So if you come to the right, drop down the menu, the top is your lines only, which is just highlighted here. Then come to the left. Like I say, you can do score or you can do a pen, which I'm going to do a pen. So I'm going to change this to a colour so I can see it. And then we need to highlight that all, and at the bottom here we just click attach, and that is ready to cut. Let's upload the next one, which is the purse part. This one here, we don't really need to do anything to it. It's just a basic cut, so we don't need, just leave that to one side. I'll upload the next one, which is the box. This one we do need to change the line to 2 score lines because we're going to be folding each of these lines. So come to the right, drop down menu, click on the top one, which will just highlight the lines only, and then to the left, click score. And then now they've all changed. And then again, we need to attach that all. Down the bottom here, click attach. That one's ready to cut. Then we'll upload the next one, which is the decorations. And in this one, we've got the flowers, the petals, the handle. This is all grouped into one, so we need to ungroup this. So if you come to the right, make sure that's highlighted. And these 2 squares here, if you click on that, that will ungroup it all. So now they're all separate pieces. Nothing much to do on this really. So we'll just put these to one side. And then we'll upload our last one, which is the front panel. And then we'll upload that one. Again, this one is just a basic cut, so we don't need to do anything on these at all. So, but before you go ahead and cut these, on the PDF file that that was in the files that were sent to you, make sure that you check the sizes are correct. I did write down the size. So this one, for instance, which is the front panel, and then just right here where it's got the width and height, just check that that's correct. And every piece I've actually done sizes for you. Right, then let's start making. So I'm going to click make. When you come to this screen, it is by colour of mats on each piece. This one I did in silver, this I did in white. These pieces, they do fit, all these patterns all do fit on an A4 sheet. But with Cricut Design Space, it will only start cutting on this black outline here on the side. So just make sure you position your A4 sheet so that it actually covers that area. Let me see if we can go to an A4 sheet. I don't think it's got an A4 sheet on that one. We'll go to letter. It gives you some idea. Let's flip to that one. We'll go to this one here. But it gives you an idea where actually it is positioned on the actual mat. So just check it before you start cutting it all out. So I think that's all done. Next, I'm going to show you how to put this all together. Now that we have finished with Design Space, this is now the part where we're going to put all this together. We've got all the pieces all cut out already. So what we'll do is we're going to start with the box and we'll start folding on the score lines and then creating the box shape. This is the box. What we're going to do is we're going to fold on all the score lines, and then we'll work round. Now the score lines have been folded in and burnished, we're now going to start putting this together. If you've noticed, you've got these little flaps here, just these here. They need to be glued on there, and then they need to be attached just at the top there. And then we need to do this all the way around each part. So let's start gluing on there. Now that's all glued in, we need to keep this to one side and let that dry off. The next part we need to start with is the front panel. The front panel, you know this is the front because you've got the leaves to the right, and then you've got the hole there, the gift tag ribbon goes through. So this is your front, but we need to put acetate on this window, but we're going to do it on the reverse side. So we're going to do it this side. Okay, we need to glue the acetate, so we need to put the glue around the edge here, and then we'll stick down. Just a quick tip, if you haven't got any acetate, if you have like the Cricut design mats that you have, they come with like a plastic cover on the top. If you've got any spare of them, keep them. If you're going to throw your mat away because it's no good anymore, keep hold of the plastic, because you can use that as the acetate. So that's usually quite good, especially for your windows. Okay, we'll put some glue on this now. Once the acetate has actually dried off, if you do get a bit of glue on the actual window, there is a quick way you can clean this off. I use, they're called spectacle lens wipes. Because it's not water-based, it won't ruin your cardstock, but it's really good for cleaning off any excess glue on the glass part of the window. Just give that a bit of a wipe over. If any glue comes through on these edges, just give that a little bit of a wipe. So now turning in the front side, we need to put our next piece on the top. Okay, the first piece is the pink purse, and then we need to put that in and line it up around where the gift tag comes, and line it up around the window. So we'll glue that one down. That's all glued down. The next piece is the mum part. So we'll glue that one in. And this next piece here, you need to line it just at the top here, along there, because the pink at the back is decorative around the actual piece underneath the purse flap. So we need to be in line at the top. I'll glue that one down. So that bit's all done. Next piece is the handle, which will be placed on top of here, just there. So it covers over the whole pink. It's not shiny one, it's more of matte, like a matte silver. And I have got a little bit of glue on here, so just again, you can wipe it off with the wipes before it all dries. And if you get any sleet on your window, you can wipe that off also. The next part is we are going to put our flowers on and our leaves. Let me just put that over to one side there. I've got the sponge, so I can mould my flowers and my leaves so they don't look flat. And then I've got the stamen as well. Stamen, you can, if you wanted, you could put a pearl in the middle, or if you've got a yellow crystal or something to put in the middle, that would be nice. I might put a little crystal in the middle. Okay, so let me start from the flowers first. What I tend to do is, obviously don't go for a thick cardstock because you're not going to get a nice mould. I'm just going to do a bit of an indent in the middle of each one, of each petal. The leaves, Again, I'll just do like a little dent in the middle. We need to do these on all the leaves. The flowers are there done. I know I'm going to put it all together. When you put each flower on, each petal, just make sure it's offset, the petals are. In this last one, I'm going to put the stain in the middle, and then I'm going to put this one on top, so you just see it coming through on the circle there. Once it's gluing down, just pull up the petals away from the next layer down. Now it's ready to go on here. So we need to put this one here first, this one here, and then we need to put the other, wherever you want really, just underneath. Let's glue this on. That's all stuck down. You can add your own pieces. I'm going to go and check what I've got. You could put pearls on here, on the actual button of the purse. You can put a pearl there. You can put something in the flowers there. You can even add what you want at the bottom. I'm just going to have a little bit of a play, but it's entirely up to you. Even the cardstock patterns that you may have, you want to change it up. It's quite versatile, this design. So I'll get some nice gems. I've had a nice assortment of gems that I could possibly use for this design. I've come up with this one here, which I've got, and I thought that would look just lovely on the button there of the purse. And then I thought for the sternum, I've got this like a yellowy sort of gem with edges on. So I'm going to stick that in the middle. I always like to put a bit of glue on, because the stickiness is not always that great on these. I think that looks really quite pretty in the middle there. Give that a bit of a push down. This one here, I think that would look lovely for the button. I'm going to put plenty of glue on this. You could also hot oil it on, whatever you're going to put there. And on these pieces here of the actual handle, I have got these sticky bits. I'll stick them on there. I'll put one here, one here. I think that finishes it off lovely. Okay, so now we need just to let this dry and put this to one side, and then we'll work on our next piece. Okay, so then we need next is the back panel. As we did with these lines, these were just the guidelines that we did in Cricut's Design Space. It's basically so we know where to glue the box down. So we need to glue each of these sides here, and then I usually start this way round and then position it here first on that line, and then work all my way around. Make sure when you do glue the box down, it's the flap that's at the top, because that's where we're going to be putting our treats inside there. You could put anything you want in here for Mother's Day. I mean, you can put some Ferrero Rochers, you can put Lindt chocolate. I've just got some chocolate bars. So I'll put them in there. It's whatever your mum liked, I suppose. Once it's dry, we can put our treats in. Okay, I've just got normal chocolate bars here. Like I said earlier, put anything you want in these. There's so much room in there. That fits nicely. The actual thickness of the box, so you know what size treats to get, but pretty much all chocolate bars that you get from supermarkets. The height of it, it's just under 1 inch. No, it is 1 inch. So it's 1 inch high. So you know that the height of this here, it's 1 inch deep. Okay, now that's all in there. What we need to do is this piece here, we need to glue that, and then we need to fold it down, and then it goes underneath there, and then just push down to glue that in. So I'll glue that now. Now you've just glued that down, it should look like that. So it's all nicely, it's to stop the treats from falling out. That one's all complete there. So now we need to bring in our patterns that we done earlier. Just looks so pretty. And we need to glue this on top of here, just there. And when you do glue it down, just make sure it obviously fits the window nicely. And what we'll do is we'll turn it over before the glue adheres to make sure that it is level all at the bottom here too. Then we just need to turn it over, make sure that's all level, and that also your holes for your gift tag are in line as well. And that is very level. And if you want to just make the flowers look a bit prettier, you can just all give, once now it's all dried. So all the actual parts are put together, all complete. Just the one last thing, which is the gift tag. This gift tag here, I got this from Cricut Design Space. There's loads of gift tags. I haven't put this file in with the SVGs because I think it's down to each person's preference what they want to actually write on here. So we just need to thread this through and then glue this in. If you wanted, you could glue the two top pieces here together so it holds like a handbag. So I think I will do that. I'll put some glue here. And then line it up. Yeah, I think that's complete now. All the materials I've used are going to be in the description below. There'll be a link there where you can get it from. I'll have the link for the cardstock I used, this one here, and also used for the box and also for the front panel as well. That is a 310 GSM, and it's a bit pearlized. It's got a bit of a pearl. I don't know if you can see it in the light, but it's quite pearlized. It's quite nice, and it's great to cut on the Cricut machine. I've not only been using that for all my selection boxes. Or your front design, this you can use anything you want because it can be just light cardstock, whatever you've got on hand. The glue I usually mainly use is the art glitter glue. It dries really quickly and it's really a strong glue, and it does dry very clear. I will also put that link in the description also, and I will put the link below. If you have just come onto my YouTube channel, I have a link to my Etsy shop where you could actually buy the SVGs for this selection box. So great, thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this project. Take care, bye.